Welcome back to Sunday League Football as we start a series of very, very important games which will shape our season. Starting with this one right here. This is the League Cup quarter-final against a side called Ockenden Manor. They're no mugs. They can play football. We've actually played them already at home in the league this season. If you want to check out that video before this one, you can do so. As for today, numbers are okay, but we're missing one particular player. And if people have been looking into our season so far and reading the stats, they may call us a one-man team. Unfortunately, Bill, who not only scores goals but creates them too, he's out with a hamstring injury. He's going to be a massive miss for us today. Also got the likes of Nosey on crutches at the moment. He's been having a great season. But at the same time, it's a great opportunity for players to come in and prove their worth. I know that we haven't got a bad player in the squad at Sunday League level, but it's whether we can do it today without Bill and find ourselves in the semi-final. We shall find out, but before we do, let's give you a starting lineup. And in between the sticks for today, we have a Garen. Then it's a back three of Brad, our captain Elliot, and new signing Nick. Into the midfield, we've got a Tommy, we've got a Josh and a Callum. On the wings, we've got a couple of Lees in Lee and Henners. And then up top for today, we've got Asa and we've got Lewis. That is your 11, but to come on at any point, we've got a Rich, he returns, and then there's a Luke and a Charlie. Love that. So ahead of the game, we've got a few handshakes. Just want to remind you that we did a Sunday League Extra yesterday. If you haven't checked that out, be sure to do so. A lead up to the game. A chance for you to get to know the players a little bit more. Also, if you could do us a massive favour, click that subscribe button. Yep, that's right. Hit the bell for notifications as well to let you know when a new video is live. That'd be splendid. Real tip top. Thank you very much. Anyway, as you can see, we're pretty much ready to go. So should we do this? Of course. Let's do this.
Come on, you orange.
All right, first action of the game. Henry up to Blossy. Misses it. Here's Josh with the challenge.
Great tackle.
Luckily for us, Josh was all good. We crack on. That's taken a while for any chances to open up in this game. This strike here from the edge of the box, that sailed over the bar for our opponents. Following that, not a bad ball up to the number 14 here, but Garen's off his line quickly. As far as shooting over the bar, it's anything you can do, we can do as well, I guess.
Go on.
That's the first 10 minutes out of the way. Moving on, we've got a challenge from new signing Nick here.
Like it.
Number 14 not happy with that challenge there. Studs up. I guess it was. Ref didn't see it as Josh puts the ball across. Here's Blossy. Anything you can do, we can do again. And I won't bother putting this cross in from Henry. But what I will put in is Ockenden Manor looking to play the ball around. Tommy coming in with a challenge there. And now we're on the break. Asa picks the ball up. He's got Blossy with him. Loose on the far side there as well. Holding his run, making sure he stays onside. But in doing so, two defenders have drifted over, giving Blossy so much space here. Can he get the ball out of his feet? Almost. Surrounded by blue shirts, but still hangs on to it. Does well as he puts the ball through to Lewis here. Yeah, good save from the keeper there, resulting in this corner from Lewis. Elliot getting his bonce on that. I think the defender did as well, and that took the sting out of it. Keeper collects. We continue with a throw over that far side from Brad. It comes off the Ockenden Manor head there as it bounces. It's got to be said it's windy. I've been criticised for saying that in the past, but hey, it is. Number 4 there struggles to keep it in. This time it's Blossy on the corner. Same result. Aiming for Elliot, who's had a few goals from this position this season. Best he can do is glancing. That's out for a goal kick. Asa now picking the ball up on this near side. He's caught once, ankle twice. See what I did there? Ankle. Yeah, that's me trying to be funny. It's a free kick. And on this free kick is Lewis. Into the box it goes. Decent delivery. Henners with the head. That's not troubling the keeper. We've had the majority of the possession this game, but it is Ockenden Manor who open us up here. He's number 14 on this near side, puts a lovely ball into the box on the end of it. Don't know what number, he's unchallenged, got his nut on it. That goes wide of the goal. Garen furious. Let's listen to Tommy. I've no idea how the rest missed that standing in front of it, but we've got to carry on anyway. It's Lee. Back to Brad, who goes beyond the first man here. Gives it to Josh. Josh gives it back to Brad, who's continued his run. As he picks it up, it's tight angles.
Oh. Fuck me, is that a shot on goal?
Yeah, you're not wrong there, Andrew. Only our second one, I believe, as this corner comes in off the head of no signing Nick, and that is out for a goal kick. Again, 31 minutes gone in this one, and Tom has made a change. Henners is off, and he's been replaced by Luke. Now, we're aware there's a large portion of this audience that come for the challenges. Drop a like for Sunday League Football. You know what? We're a team that give as good as we get. Incoming Luke. Unfortunately, we tend to get a bit upset when there's a bit of lack of consistency. Not long after that, it's our opponents that are unhappy with the ref. Parking that for a moment, can we just appreciate how good a signing Brad is this season? It's hit out Blossy there, but unfortunately that goes well wide. Lewis in acres, I suppose. And that, my friends, was the final chance of the half. Yeah, over very quickly. Lack of highlights in this one. Really not much going on. Just a quick note to those that want to grab our shirt. It is very limited at the moment. The current designs we have, Nike have actually stopped making. However, there's lots of merch on the store. You can get your t-shirts, polos, rain jackets, whatnot. And you can get that from that website right there. It's palmersfc.co.uk. Before we start the second half, quick shout out to the guys over on Patreon. The hardcore. These ones here. We've had a few newbies. Welcome to Lawrence Adams. We've got Jack Hutchinson. Reece Burnham up to his pledge. Thank you very much, mate. We've got Daniel Madison. And last but not least, Sebastian Hay. Thank you to them and everyone that supports us on a monthly basis. Right, here's hoping for a slightly longer second half as far as highlights are concerned. And fingers crossed there's goals, because without them, we're going extra time. So not long after kick-off, it's Ockenden Manor in possession here as the ball's played down the line to 12. He puts it into the box. Missed by Brad. There's a spare man at the back, though. It's 15.
Yeah! Oh, boys!
Smash and grab. They've not had many chances on goal, but this one here, we've failed to pick up the man at the back. And in the end, it was a simple one from him as he slotted it through Garen's legs, I believe. And sometimes this is the problem when playing wing backs. If they're unable to make it back, then sometimes we can get overloaded. It's a tough one to take, 45 seconds into the second half, but it's Ockenden Manor 1, Palmers FC 0. And kick off. So following that, looks like Ockenden Manor again confidence from that goal as they come forward again here. They want to get a second. Number 12 flicks it round the back. It's a cross in by Green Boots there. Number 9.
Oh, what a save.
Yeah, brilliant save there from Garen. Good reactions from him. Had it gone 2-0, we'd be looking at a very uphill struggle right now. Still on, though, for Ockenden Manor as the ball comes back into the box.
Oh.
Once again, could have easily been 2. Someone's going to make a sub.
That's unlucky. Unlucky. Turn and face. Let's do it early.
Fred! Yes! We'll do a sub! We'll do a sub! I want a sub! How many times do I have to scream at you?
So Tomo finally got through to the ref, and it's going to be Lee that's coming off, and he's going to be replaced by Rich. Action on the near side now as tackles are going in left, right and centre. Loose ball picked up by 10, chased down by Josh. It's the number 6 that takes over. Josh is still on in. 6 still got it, mind you, as Tommy looks to get it off him. Does that. He's caught.
Aye?
What's that for?
And somehow it's a free kick to our opponents. I really don't know. So it's the keeper that sends everyone forward here as he puts this one into the box. It's met by the head of our opponent there, but that goes well wide. It's that time again.
Boys, good pressure, quality. Harry.
Nick, quality in there, mate.
I'm going to call you 7 times. Thank you. I know it's bad, isn't it?
It takes 7 to hear it.
Well, eventually we made that sub. It's Joshy off, replaced by Charlie. Beautiful. So we finally done it. We made it into the other half of the pitch as Rich puts it into the box here. That's over Ace's head, but it falls to Lewis on the edge of the box. He's under a little bit of pressure there. Puts it back to Luke. Not the best of balls, but Luke gets it back to Lewis. He's one-on-one with this lad here. As he goes outside, he's going to strike it with the right, but that goes way over the bar. A very quiet period passes, and in that time, Hennes is back on the field as he takes on the defender over that far side. As he makes his way towards that byline, he's caught. That's going to be a free kick on the edge. So it's Lewis that stands over this one. Into the box it goes. Keeper punches, bounces off of Elliot, and then the keeper collects. Just over 10 plus stoppage time in this one. The lads are getting slightly frustrated. As it stands, we are crashing out of this quarter-final unless Henry can make something happen here. He's made it past his man, hits it from the edge of the box, but that's not going to trouble the keeper. It's got to be said, we could well be missing Bill today. We don't want to be saying that, but things may have been a little bit different. There's a tackle there from our opponents on Brad. It's going to be a free kick. Ahead of that, we're bringing Tommy off. He brings a defensive part to the midfield. He's being replaced by Josh. Now, it's a cup game. You might as well lose 2 or 3-0. It doesn't really matter. The one thing we don't want to do is go away not having tested the keeper properly. That's about loading the box and getting some shots in.
Yes! Come on! What a goal.
Yep, what a goal and what a time to do it as well. As I say, we were about to crash out this cup, but there's new signing Nick. This being his 3rd goal of the season. He's not had many more appearances than that either. But look at that, he's caught it well. Keeper no chance. Happy days, we're back in the game. It's Ockenden Manor 1, Palmers FC 1. Kick off. So you know about momentum. As we head towards the 90th minute, we've got it. If we can wrap this up before the 90, we can get down the pub nice and quickly. Blossy knows he's playing the ball onto Lewis. As that goes beyond the number 7 there, Lewis breaks into the box. Cuts inside of the number 4. Can he get the strike in?
Yes.
Oh! Well done.
No, he can't, and surprisingly, no stoppage time at all. Ref blows the whistle for full time. Well, thanks to the new signing, Nick, we're here. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the goal before full time. Quick reminder, if you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for notifications as well. But in what has overall been a pretty uneventful 90 minutes, we're going to be bringing you another 30. Unfortunately, we're not going to be bringing you penalties. We're going to do this in the 30, I promise. Because Palmers and penalties is not a thing. Should we do this? Of course. Let's do this. So we're going to start extra time off with Charlie. Inside the first minute, he plays the ball up to Henry. Not too sure if he got a touch, but Asa gets on it here. The number 5 that puts it out, and that's going to be a corner. We can't see it, but I can tell you that Asa is going to deliver this one into the box. As it floats in, it's off of Henry's head to Elliot.
Yes!
Oh, he's done it again. And right there, we've pretty much gone and done what they did to us in the second half. And there's that man, our captain, potentially our saviour, who's now got more goals for us this season from centre-back than he did in midfield the previous 2 seasons. What a man. For the first time in this game, we've taken the lead. It's Ockenden Manor 1, Palmers FC 2. And so that's a kick-off, and it's also time to mount the pressure and try and get a third. We don't want to sit on 2-1. Charlie doing brilliantly since he's come on, won the ball back for us, puts it forward for Lewis, but number 5's going to get there before him. Lewis puts him under a little bit of pressure and forces this clearance. That's going to go out for a throw on the far side. From that throw, it's Bradders that's looking to go forward, but instead he goes back to our captain, Elliot, who looks up, sticks the ball over the top. There's Lewis, who gets that in the box, under control. The number 4 that's on him here, but he puts the ball across the goal, past the keeper, is Asa.
Yeah! Get in there!
Boom, 2 goals, 2 minutes, and it makes you wonder why we didn't do this in normal time. Had we done that, we'd probably be in the car right now, halfway towards the pub, contemplating whether we're going to get food or not. Is there going to be a roast dinner on at home later on? If not, it's time to indulge. If so, oh screw it, I'll just get some chicken wings on the side. Anyway, it was Lewis's ball across the box here. He actually hits Ace's fire. I thought it was going to go over. Luckily, it hits the roof of the net. Let's be honest, other than the hand, it doesn't matter what way it goes in. What matters is it has gone in extra time. It's Ockenden Manor 1, Palmers FC 3. And a kick-off, and it's important that we don't get too complacent here. We might be 3-1 up. It only takes 1 goal goal for that momentum to kick back in for our opponents. They're looking to start that now as the number 16 gets away from Blossy. Puts it forward here. That looks like it's going to be a bit of a stretch for the number 14, but the number 2 is going to get on it. Heavy touch there as Garen comes off the line. Late lunge there. Catches Garen. And that's going to be a free kick. Now, it would be ideal if the time could tick a little bit quicker, but as long as we're in possession of the ball, that's all that matters. As we're with Lewis on that far side here. The man loves a Rabona cross. There's one into the box there, but nobody's there. He's headed away by the number 5. Blossy's on the edge, but he's nudging the back there by the number 6. That's going to be a free kick. So it's Lewis that stands over this one. Hits it. Always rising over the bar. That one went so far, it almost ended up in the goal on the opposite pitch, but that was stopped by, of course, our favourite ref. Anything to get in the videos, this man. Here come Ockenden again now as number 7 makes his way over the halfway line. He's got the 14 out there. If he needs, uses him as well. As he holds it up here, he's allowed to get the shot in on the right from the edge. That's not going to trouble Garen. Back down the area, and it's the keeper that's going to send this one up the field. Good kick on him, this one. Despite the wind, goes over the halfway line. Henry, a slight nudge there on the 13. We'll give him a free kick. So just before half-time in this one, it's the number 4 that takes it short. Gives it to the number 10, who's allowed to come forward here. Looks up and then puts it forward. On the end of it, it's the big man, number 16, who gets a foot on that as it goes towards the back post. He's nodded in as well, and our opponents are straight back in this one. And you might have thought it would have been plain sailing into the second half of extra time, but this has definitely made it interesting. From a neutral point of view anyway, for us, it's going to be nervy. They're definitely back in it. It's Ockenden Manor 2, Palmer's FC 3. That was in fact the final action of the half. Ahead of that, we've got an issue with the nets and a dog on a Sunday. And then it's 15 minutes that separates us from heading into the semi-final of this League Cup.
Sensible. Like a 0-0, we was a bit blasé. At 3-2, we've got something to defend now, so we're a bit more sensible with it.
Well, that's new signing Nick's faults. What would he think about us trying to put it into the corner at this early stage of the second half? We will never know, but as the ball's cleared here, it's Joshy that picks it up on the edge. Looks to go beyond his man. Hits it with the left here. Way over. How's your touch, mate? I'll give it a 7. Is Josh involved again here? He's a lot fitter these days, not having to charge his batteries as much as he used to. He's giving it to Henners here. He puts it up to the back post for Lewis on the volley. And wide it goes. From that, the goal kick is taken. It's up towards the number 4, but it's over his head. Don't know if he's fallen funny there, but he's in a bit of pain. Someone else who's in pain. He's number 6 here as Lee comes in. I'm surprised that wasn't brought back for a free kick. It wasn't malicious. Lee's just slipped as number 5 looks to get that away. Keeper's off the line. Lewis picks it up. We've got a chance to potentially kill this game off here. Lewis is giving it to Henry over that far side. 14 chasing him down. He cuts it back. Catches Henry. And in the same passage of play, he's missed that one as well. Got to be said, this ref really likes things to flow. The ball's played forward here. You can see 2 players still down for Ockenden Manor. As they come forward here, in the end, it's good defending from Brad to make sure that goes out. Following that collision there, it's the number 6 that's going to have to come off. Looks like he jarred his knee, I think. Either way, hopefully he recovers. We continue over the far side with Rich, who throws it forward to Lee. Touches it back to Henners. He gets it under control there. Plays it towards the edge of the box. Not too sure if that was meant for Blossy or not, but he's got it. And he pokes it across for Lewis. And here's hoping that is the one that's killed the game off. Last time round, it wasn't happening for Lewis. This time round, we felt it was going the same way. But finally, he connects beautifully with this one. Sticks it on target. Keeper, no chance at all there. And fingers crossed that has put us into the semi-final of the League Cup. In extra time, it's Ockenden Manor 2, Palmer's FC 4. And so it's a kick-off. And now Ockenden Manor, similar to what we did, have got no other choice but to throw everything at it. But there is always that chance that they're going to be beaten on the break. Just like here, Lewis picking the ball up. Opportunity to grab a brace and our 5th, but instead, he's giving it straight to the keeper. And not long after that is another great opportunity for him here as Lee puts the ball through. He's in on goal, on the edge of the box, hits it with the right, the bobble didn't help in there, and goes way over the bar.
Yeah, come on in, Lou. Come on, Lou.
We'll have good days and bad days. Lewis would consider this as a bad one, even though he still scored. That's just the bar he's set. And following Lewis's goal, it's got a bit more relaxed. Blossy's able to let his hair down. Looks fantastic in the win. Following that, 5 minutes of, well, a whole lot of nothing. That is until Charlie picks it up on this near side, puts it inside to Tommy. First time ball forward for Blossy, who's in on goal here. Could he maybe get us a 5th?
Oh, come on, ref. 6 seconds, he made.
Well, to be honest, that doesn't matter, but what does matter is we got the result and we're into the next round. The semi-final. This is the League Cup. We're also in the quarterfinals of the Essex Cup and the quarterfinals of the Fairchild Cup. So it's all good at the moment. Only one thing to say about that.
Joey Palmer!
Yep, big thank you to everyone for their continued support. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not yet, please do. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. It always helps. As I always say, we will see you in the next one.